Thank you. We're in therapy.
We're
constant therapy.
Girls, thank you so much for your time. I gotta say, it is a pleasure to be here with you as a fan of the movie, but also the story, the book. So I want to start asking you. I would say that the most magical thing about Wicked is that many people from many countries who speak different languages have taken refuge in the witches in unimaginable ways, because it is a story about invisible people who wants to be seen and respected. So I wonder, after telling this story, in which unimaginable ways have you taken refuge in Elphaba and Glinda?
Oh, wow. Well, I think Elphaba is a really wonderful place, and I was saying this before, that I was able to put my vulnerability and my insecurities and my fears up front and let them funnel through her and work through those things. And it allowed me, because I love who I am, but it allowed me to see that even clearer and to love it more. I think she's a very special woman character. It's very hard to talk about her like she's not connected
In the room with us.
room with us. And I think that's I don't think I imagined that that she would do that, that playing her would allow me to access those things about myself. And I don't think I imagined it would make me feel that way about what I see in the mirror, what I look at, not just on the outside, but like who I am as a whole. It's allowed me to keep, examining that.
Wow, that's very beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. And you, Ariana?
I think the thing about Glinda, the thing that she taught me, or that I had to learn in order to become ready for her, was kind of, which we just discovered a moment ago, the exact opposite. I kind of had to, with my acting coach, Nancy Banks, look at my fears and shine a light on all the little monsters that kind of hide away in my own brain and befriend them and say, oh, this fear is not a bad thing. I need to use this to inform me about how I can heal and how I can self-abandon less, because Glinda wouldn't self-abandon. She doesn't. And she has such a strong sense of self. And I think for me, it was a lot of letting go of fear. And something that Glinda has to do in the Asda's ballroom is let go of how people are going to perceive her in that moment. And I think that really stuck with me as well. Because if I get to be a present, good person and have a friend and be present in the truth and do what I know is good, then what does the rest matter?
That's gorgeous, right?
So I think she inspired me to not self-abandon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, girls, amazing. I appreciate that answer. So they are super, super nice. And
Thank you. We're in therapy.
I can tell. I can tell. And well, I love movies that makes my heartbeat get stronger and stronger. But I gotta say, girls, that you made my heart explode. Because of course you're so talented.
Thank
but
you.
I can tell, while I was watching the movie, I could tell that you were so passionate about the story too, you know? So I wonder, could you please share like a scene or a moment maybe on set or behind the scenes that make your heartbeat get stronger and stronger?
We have a few of those.
Yes.
But I always go to the Ostas because I think it was one of the greatest shows of love and care. From Ariana, and two from the rest of the cast and crew, and from my director. All I have in my head is her voice saying, "You need to send her home now. It's time to go home now." So just like
after 12 hours of her putting her heart out there, and being such a generous performer, leaving it all in there. It's hard to even really describe how that day felt. But I did yell at you to go home.
You did.
I was like, you need to go to get in bed
go
now.
home. Go get bed.
Me and Mark Platt and John all kind of huddled around her. We
Go
were
home.
holding her.
Time.
I think that and Defying Gravity as well.
Wow.
To be able to really, solidify connection in Defying Gravity was a magical moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think pieces of us are in those sets.
Yeah,
the attic
very
and
much.
the Asdas ballroom.
Yeah,
Forever.
definitely.
Well, guys, I think it's a pleasure. My time is about to end, but I gotta say that many people throughout the years have described Glinda and Elphaba's friendship, but I've seen a lot of interviews of you girls doing this press tour, and your friendship is remarkable as
Thank
them.
you.
So congratulations. Thank you for the movie,
you
and I
very
hope you enjoy My Country, because
Thank you.
you will have a blast in the red carpet, yellow carpet.
Thank you so
Nice
much.
to